Meet me in child's pose, a place where you can relax, reset, and find your breath. So often we move through our lives with the seriousness. It's part of growing up and getting older. It's part of being an adult, finding the routine and the structure, the steady and the strong. But this life is without balance if we don't also invite the joyfulness, the bliss, the ease, and the playfulness that we had growing up as children. So let's bring that playfulness to this practice. So when you're ready, meet me in downward facing dog. Find your yogi hands, fingers fanned out wide. And with those strong hands, take a step or hop to the top of your mat. For a chest expansion, interlace your hands behind your lower back, bend your knees as much as you need to, press your knuckles up to the ceiling. And remember, play. Even in this pose, poses that seem so mundane, what can you do to add a little bit to it? Bend your knees, shake out your head, rock out to the music, smile, always smile. Now release your hands. Toe heel your feet together to touch and find halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Then make your way to downward facing dog. And from here, step your feet all the way through. Meet me in boat pose. Find the variation of both that serves you so that you can truly engage your core instead of strain your back. Keep your heart lifting, shoulders open. With your knees pressing together, add a few wrist rolls. Not chasing sensation, just inviting some blood flow. Then from here, set up a reverse crow hold. So you might remember this from past videos. You want to place your knees way up in your armpits, maybe on your triceps, and then flex your hands back as if you were doing a crow pose on the ceiling. So we're just flipping the gravity so you can find the core strength that you need to carry you in your crow pose. So it's okay if your toes are touching the ground. And playful. Because it's not about the destination. If it was, what would you do when you get there? This is about the journey and having fun along the way. That's what really, truly matters. Now go ahead and release and take a long body stretch. Everything you feel in your deep core is what you need to use in this next arm balance, crow pose. So rock and roll the length of your spine, gaining enough momentum to meet me in a crouch and curl position. And before we go into crow, let's prep with a deep squat. So thread your arms between your legs and then wrap them around to grab onto your heels. Kind of a funky but really tight squat. And while your body is in prep, let's prep your mind and your breath. First, breathe in and out through your nose, smooth, steady, and controlled. Next, remember that this is a practice, not a perfect. So from here, plant your yogi hands out shoulder distance in front of you. Lift your hips up high. Place your knees high up on your triceps, deep into your armpits if you can, and try to get more than just your knees in contact with your triceps. Try to get more shin in contact. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Bend your elbows back towards your shins like chaturanga arms. Keep your gaze set out in front of you. And before lifting any toes or feet off the mat, find your deep core. Engage it. When you do, you will feel a lightness in your legs. This is a strength pose more than it is a balancing pose. You're not just stacking your joints, you're carrying your body. So with your core engaged, your hips high, elbows bending back, lots of contact on your shins to your triceps, go ahead and just lift your right toes to hover. Try that gentle smile. You're doing great. And then lower your right toes back down and take your left toes up to hover. Breath is still very smooth. Then take your left toes down and continue to alternate or bring both feet to hover. Breath is smooth, gaze is set, smile is on, body is strong. Hold or play for the next 5 deep breaths. None of these variations are the pose. All of the variations are the pose. Well done. With your feet back down, interlace your hands behind your back, deep bend in your knees for your chest expansion. Then make your way to downward facing dog. From your down dog, step your right foot to the upper right corner of your mat for a runner's lunge. Take a variation that gives you a moment of rest. Preparing for our hurdler's pose. To set up hurdlers, plant your yogi hands shoulder distance on your mat. Lift your back knee up and firm up your core as you place your right inner thigh on your right upper arm. You can lower down so your left elbow wedges into your left side body. Then pop your heel up towards your glute with a deep bend in your right knee, as if you were going for an elbow tap, but you missed. Now bend both elbows directly back as if you were moving into chaturanga, and do yourself a favor, wedge your left elbow into your left side body. Firm up your core and use that strong core, strong back, strong glute to lift your left toes off the mat. Keep your gaze set on one spot, your breath smooth and controlled. You're welcome to stay here, or you can take it one step further by straightening out your right leg. Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe. No launching or jumping to get into this pose. It's all about a deep core strength and finding your inner levity. When you're ready, let's switch sides. First, come back to your downward facing dog. Then step your left foot to the upper left corner of your mat and take a moment to settle into a runner's lunge. Deep breathing, slow stretching. And no matter what happened on your right side, Allow yourself to come into this left side fresh and new. To set up hurdlers, plant your hands shoulder distance, yogi hands so they're very strong. Connect your left inner thigh to your left upper arm. Then using your strong chaturanga arms, you will come forward maybe 2 inches, then bend your elbows back as you lower your waist onto your right elbow for assistance. Maybe your back foot stays down today, maybe it lifts up, doesn't really matter. Remember, we're just playing. But you can, and you will, if you're consistent and playfully persistent. And as you continue to play in this pose and your body feels stronger and lighter, you can work on moving your elbow away from your waist. So then it becomes more of an upper body workout and less of a stacking and balancing workout. Then make your way back to downward facing dog. Then step your feet to the top of your mat, setting up for gorilla. Deep bend in your knees as you slide your palms underneath. Toes come all the way up to your wrists. Then shift a little bit of weight forward into the ball mounts of your feet so you can squash your hands. Wiggle out your toes. Pedal out your feet. Then release and shake it out. Take a seat on your mat, come to lie down on your back, and set up for a bridge pose. With your feet about hip distance, tilt your pelvis up towards the ceiling, flattening out your lower back, and then lift your hips up as you press your knees forward. Shimmy your arms underneath you so much that you can interlace your hands, then press the pinky side edge of your hands into the mat, rolling open through your chest and shoulders as you watch the rise and fall of your belly. Then slowly lower and place your palms flat on the ground, thumbs touching underneath you so your hips lower down onto the tops of your hands, maybe onto your wrists. Setting up for a fish pose. You can keep your feet flat on the mat to start. Just roll your shoulders back as you lift up through your sternum, through your heart. And as you find that lift, see if you can roll the weight onto the top of your head, opening up through your neck as well as your chest and your shoulders. And you can stay here and breathe, or extend your legs straight out, either to hover or down on your mat, pointing through your toes. Wherever you are, you're here for 3, 2, 1. With your feet flat on your mat, lower your chest back down, tuck your chin, and roll your weight to one side and then the other, releasing your hands. And set up a happy baby. Grabbing onto your feet as you spread your ankles open, knees towards your shoulders, and if it feels good, just stay here in stillness or add any movement that feels good. Then release your feet and draw your right knee in, extend your left leg long. For a supine spinal twist, reach your right arm straight up from your side and pull your knee across your body. Taking several deep breaths here to really stretch and release with gravity. Slowly come back to center and switch sides. Draw your left knee in, take your right leg long, then pull your knee across your body. Make your way back to center and draw both knees into your chest for a full wind pose. Feel your lower back reset, slowly softening into your mat. And then take your time as you set up your final Shavasana. And take any movement that allows you to find comfort. Then close your eyes gently with soft eyelids. Begin to relax your body, knowing that you've done everything that you needed to. This practice happened exactly as it needed to. But you're here now, and you're exactly where you need to be. So allow your breath to fall into a smooth, rhythmic, and effortless pace. Allow a sense of peace to wash over your face and body. And enjoy all the sensations of this pose as your body digests all that you've just done. Begin to deepen your breath. Invite movement back into your fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead, take a long body stretch. Big inhale. Then exhale, curl up on one side into your fetal position. And make your way to seated. With your hands together at heart center, sit up tall, gentle smile on your face. And remember that your yoga practice is a journey that has no end. It's a practice, not a perfect. And every day that you come to your mat is an opportunity to practice and build on the day before. Some days the practice feels great. Other days, not so much. But it's important that you experience all of it. Because without the challenge and the hard, you wouldn't appreciate the freedom and the easy. Find the balance of both in your practice and in your life. From the inner child in me to the inner child in you. Namaste.